So right now is not the ideal time to be gay in America, as it turns out. And so I have decided that for my own safety and well-being, for the duration of the Trump administration, I today am declaring myself a straight white guy. That seems to be the best thing to be right now. I look forward to the next 4 years of peeing standing up, of taking up at least 2 to 3 seats on the T when I ride, of mansplaining every possible opportunity, and to my straight women friends who I may or may not have a crush on, how you doing? Actually, it's all cool with being gay. I've been out for a long time, it's all good. The only trouble that I ever have with being gay is the dating women part. It's a little bit confusing at times because sometimes you're having dinner or lunch or something with somebody, and there's always a moment when I look across and I think, oh, this is great, I think I'm on a date. And then I look at her and I think, yeah, she's not on a date. And I hate that. And so in order to avoid this awful situation, I have developed a game I play in my head, which I call Date, Not a Date, where I try to ascertain whether I am on a date or whether I am on a date by myself. And I've learned a couple things. Number one thing I've learned, if there's eye gazing across the table, that's a beautiful thing. You're on a date. Thank you very much. That's awesome. If there's eye gazing at the waiter, that's not a date. Also, she's not gay, which is handy to know. If she shows up and she's decked out, she's clearly made an effort to look good, right? She's wearing some nice earrings or something. She's like looking good. Probably that's a date. If she shows up in any item that is made out of fleece, that is not a date. You are not on a date if you are wearing fleece. You are on a hike. With a lesbian, probably, but not me. And nobody I'm probably going to be interested in dating. I just want a fleece-free zone for the first date, that's all I'm asking. But it's all good. My friends tell me that I should try to meet people in the clubs, because that's where it's at, right? Go to the clubs, whatever, go to the bars, go to the clubs, whatever. Okay, you can make this a club right now if you want. Just shut off all these lights and blast the music so that you can't hear anything. I don't understand how people meet each other in clubs. It's like trying to meet somebody as Helen Keller. You can't see, you can't hear shit. I did go to the club. I opened the door, it's all right? I made my way to the bar as best I could to talk to the cute girl that was sitting there. And I said, hey, how you doing? And she's like, what? And so I took her hand and I put it on my lips and I said, you are really cute. Will you go out with me? And that's when she hit me. Because that's not right. Don't do that. That's not right. It's a little much. It's a little much. You know what? I was trying to be a badass. And I know that that's the first thing you thought when I walked up here is clearly that middle-aged woman in the Argyle sweater is very badass. But I want to be a badass because women like that kind of shit. Am I right? They like this stuff. And so I did what any badass would do. I went to Wikipedia and I looked up how to be a badass. And I would like to share with you what I learned, if you don't mind. All right. I can see you don't mind. All right. So, here's what I learned. Number 1, do not wear fleece. Boom, check. Number 2, do not read articles about how to be a badass. You're trying too hard. Stop trying. And number 3, stop asking permission for everything. So I don't care if you want me to read this or not. I'm totally reading this whole frickin' thing. All right, no, I'm not. You know what? I can be a badass if I want. Just because I'm a little older than some of you folks doesn't mean I'm not a badass. You want to see something badass? I'll show you something badass right now. Watch this. Watch this. Fuck that set list. I'm going to leave it right there, and I'm not going to recycle it. I'm totally going to recycle that. That's not right. You can't leave shit on the stage. They'll be mad at you. All right. It's all good. I don't care about being a badass, whatever. I am what I am. I'm actually not looking for a relationship right now, mainly because people tell me, don't look for a relationship right now. And then they follow this up with the wise and sage advice that some of you may have heard in your life. They say, Cathy, you'll find it when you're not looking for it. When you least expect it, that's when you'll find her, Cathy. To those people, I just want to say, fuck these people. What kind of dumbass advice is this? You'll find it when you're not looking for it. What other thing in your life do you do that you find when you're not looking for it? Honey, did you bring home the milk? Well, I was at the store, and then I looked in the aisle. Well, see, you were looking for it. I don't give a shit. Tell that to the 35-year-old guy living in your basement, right? Dude, it's not like I don't want to find a job. I will find a job when I least expect it. It sucks. But anyway, we try to keep it good, you know. But that is my time for tonight, so I'm going to wrap it all up with that. So have a good afternoon. Thank you guys for coming.